folks, it's another great day in the world of gaming. Elf Servant 5, returning to the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So you'll notice I'm actually on the home screen, so we are going to have to wait for it to load. But I just wanted us to see, for the record, where we're at, since we are coming up to the last of the Odyssey DLCs. Very excited. If you haven't been following me at Elf Servant 5, big announcement. We decided on the game for the horror of the holidays, which will be The Last of Us, given they just announced The Last of Us 2 is coming out in February, so it'll be very fun to play that. I'm still torn between doing crushing difficulty or survivor difficulty first or hard difficulty. I'm thinking we'll do survivor just to say screw it. You know, try it out. If I get a little overwhelmed early on, then fine, we'll switch to free. So I think I'll be fine. Alright. So, let's see how bad my hour count is. Almost 190 hours. Isn't that crazy? Hey Vicky, how are you? So I'm actually doing something a little bit different today for my stream. Stream's chat option. So I'm actually seeing the chat across all three of them, which is very interesting. I like this idea rather than having to have multiple windows open, especially since I'm still using my tablet. I am hoping to get my AC adapter today from UPS, who should be sending it to the UPS store that closes at 7, so I am planning to end, like, full stop at 6:15. That way I can get over there. It's only 10 to get there with plenty of time in case there's a line. But, we'll put in some good time today with Odyssey, see how it goes. Depending on how close we are, I might finish Odyssey on Friday, but the goal for right now for Friday and Saturday is to continue with Link's Awakening. Let's see what trouble we can get into. So when we last left off our heroine, if you want to call her that, she killed Victoria in the real world, and now we're starting the final chapter of Atlantis. There's good old Alethea. Let's go ahead and do this.
Back so soon?
Alethea, I know I wasn't gone long in the Animus, but I couldn't wait.
I've been thinking about whether or not I should let you continue, and I have my answer, but I'm afraid you won't like it.
Don't tell me I can't go into the third simulation.
I'm sorry, Layla. I made a miscalculation, and I factored you in when it was a mistake to do so. I see that clearly now. It's time for you to leave Atlantis.
You can't do this. Not now! I've seen Elysium and the Underworld. You can't take that away!
If I'd known this reality would go the direction it did, you wouldn't have seen any of it. You're too human. Your DNA has succumbed to the corrupting nature of the staff.
Listen, I know the bleeding effect is real, and accessing Deimos' memory did affect me. But I've studied Isu artifacts. This is the last stage of my trials. When it's over, my DNA will be able to overcome the staff's control.
Perhaps. But you won't see that through. My simulations are closed to you.
I beat Hades in the second try. It was a little difficult at first, but then I realized. But then somebody was watching and told me to, or pull you. So that went pretty well then.
I'm really sorry, Alethea, for everything up until now.
I didn't think he was too bad.
Such
You just had to do a lot of rolling.
I did, yes. But that was my own fault. I should never have let you go down this path.
No, that's the thing. You were right. You saw something in me that I'd be the one to bring balance. And I still can if you let me.
Even if I were to let you in, your doctor is dead.
If I could take that back, I would. But I can't. And I have to keep going.
From her calculations, your body wouldn't be able to withstand the simulations.
My body is fine. The staff kept Kassandra alive for thousands of years. I've got a protection guarantee.
Your mind is a different story altogether. You don't have the sense to see its degradation.
When you break it down, this staff heals, Alethea. I could come out of this smarter, more in control. Invincible.
That's quite a leap in logic.
Just let me see for myself. Please.
Go.
Oh my god, thank you. You won't regret this. Here we go.
I'll see you inside.
I don't know. She She said go. I could see go be like, you know, leave. Okay, now the question is, why is Kassandra going to Atlantis? Like, we understand Kassandra getting pushed into Tartarus, but why did we just take the leap to Atlantis after killing Hades? Unless she wants to have a few words with the guy placing bets with her, Adamant? Hmm. I'm assuming Decastes is Kassandra. Wow, how big of a world is Atlantis that you gotta take this long to load?
That's enough! No.
Here we go.
Shout. This isn't your domain, brother. Hades has nothing left to offer you. You are never meant to stay here, nor Elysium. You didn't belong on Kefalonia, and you didn't belong in Sparta. I can offer you a place you do belong. It's time you finally found it. Atlantis awaits.
Anywhere's better than here.
I won't forget.
Oh, we don't get to kill Hades. Good. Aren't those the Tartarus portals with the guys? That's really not good. Oh, I can take that off now. I don't need that ability anymore, do I? Welcome to Atlantis.
There's no need for that here. You're safe.
I've heard that.
Famous last words.
This place isn't like any other you've been. There's no Persephone, no Hades.
Just you.
Just me. The Castis Vasilevs, the grand adjudicator of all Atlantis. But to you,
Seems a bit fishy.
what I'm offering you, Keeper of the Staff, is a place at my side. Join me as my Castis.
I know dolphins aren't fish. I was just making a joke.
Welcome home.
If you're the Dikastis Vasilevs, you expect me to be...
Dikastis, the judge. Be my hand in laying and enforcing judgment in Atlantis.
Well, I must warn you that I'm not always right.
I was both surprised and encouraged by your actions in the underworld. Fortunes were exchanged in response to your choices. But trust that I learned your reverence to justice is true.
Not upset over Hades trying to force us to be one of the gate guardians in hell. And now we're just going to take a job with Poseidon because, you know, he helps us escape.
This place is the real Atlantis. I mean, it's intact. I thought the city was destroyed.
Every 7 years, our great city begins a new cycle, if judged to be imperfect.
And who's the judge?
Before your arrival, it was my decision alone. Now that I have you at my side, I intend for this cycle to last an eternity.
Hades must have told you about my staff.
He didn't have to. As is the way with all heroes, your journey has become the stuff of Atlantean legend.
Then you know my staff is the reason I'm here. I need to learn how to master it.
This land is a paradise of power for those with Isu devices, but all in good time.
Wait. If it's a paradise for those with the Isu powers, what about those that don't have the powers?
So you expect me to live among you? A home among gods?
Gods? We are much more than the human conception of gods. Your father called us the ones who came before. But as Alethea told you, we are the Isu.
You know about my staff, Pythagoras, and Alethea? I'm starting to feel very watched.
Your trials in both Elysium and the underworld. No, your triumphs there are known to us.
My trials forced me into rebellion. They made me face the dead. My hardships make me a good Dikastis?
We don't always choose our path. But in this case, your blood shows for you. You possess both DNA strands. The best of humans and Isu. I have no doubt that you are our mutual future.
It's an honor. Where do I start?
Humans have 5 senses to understand the world around them. We have been blessed a 6th. Knowledge. No, it is not merely your vision of the ego. The essence of that sense sleeps now, but it can be awoken in Atlantis. Your stuff is more than a key. It's a bridge between who you are now and who you must become.
And if I fully awaken this 6th sense, I'll have mastered the staff?
That and more. Come, let me show you.
I accessed power sources in Elysium and the underworld. They helped my knowledge, I think. But they haven't changed my senses.
In Atlantis, you'll find the sources that awaken your new sense much more concentrated. Not only will your knowledge grow here, but it will thrive. You'll find 3 such sources once you leave this palace. You know them as Keeper's Insides.
Congratulations on the popularity.
Is blocked to those who haven't full access to our knowledge. Find the source of that knowledge within this palace. Try to pass through.
I mean, I was dying a lot during my isolation stream last Christmas. I thought the Isu knowledge thing is the ability to see the past, the present, and the future, and knowing how to jump to those futures, if I recall.
Hello, Layla.
Alethea? What are you doing in here?
You needed intervention. I couldn't stop you physically, but perhaps I can make you understand through technical means.
No, I've got this. Stay out of it.
That sounded a little supervillainy. Just just a wee bit. Oh, congrats. That and I put in 100 hours in this. Or almost 200 hours. Oh, those were the mummy-like creatures, wasn't it?
Strange. But it feels like the stuff is becoming a part of me. I think I'm starting to understand. It's like I can feel Isu memories and hear their wisdom.
Isu experimentation is prohibited on all humans. Interesting. So they actually did try to protect the humans. Because the apple controls the humans. Apparently I need to talk to Poseidon. Oh, my bad. I didn't get my introductory... Oh, I think Icarus is happy.